What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. It's a beautiful Monday morning. It's currently 12:06. I slept in pretty late this morning because, don't gotta go to school because we got a 4-day weekend. So decided to sleep in, got some great rest. I just went to the DFAC and got some
dreams that you
food, some sandwiches. So feeling pretty good. Got my sweet merch on because Jesus saved, bro. I mean, come on now. Why wouldn't you rev it? So I want to start a little series where we go over the 7 deadly sins. And this is a pretty hard topic because these sins are the worst of the worst. Like if you're committing to these sins and you're giving these sins glory over God, and these are serious things that can lead to a miserable life and can lead to spiritual separation from God, which is terrible. You never want to be spiritually separated away from Him because He's always going to welcome you back with open arms. But when you start committing these sins and you're giving them glory, you naturally create that separation because you're no longer giving glory to God. You're no longer building that relationship, and you're no longer giving Him praise and giving Him that glory. So the first one that I want to talk about today is lust. And lust is a huge sin, not only out of these 7, but just in general, because lust is one of the only sins that God says to flee from. He doesn't want you to try and fight lust. He wants you to flee from it and completely. So lust is the longing or the inappropriate wanting or obsessive wanting of another person, or in a sexual manner, or giving glory to something above God. So if I were to all day every day thinking about having inappropriate thoughts about my girlfriend, or all day every day thinking about having inappropriate thoughts with more than one partner, and that would be lusting. Would be all day every day, all your consciousness is you're aggressively just super in-depth thinking about those kind of thoughts, which is terrible. And lust is really bad for you because it clouds your judgment towards God. So when you start lusting over something or someone, you start to become more separated from Him, which is not a good thing at all. You don't want to be separate from God. So 1 John chapter 2 verse 16 says, "For everything in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of eyes, and the pride of life comes not from the Father but from the world." So when we lust over something, we're giving glory to something from the world. And it says countless times throughout the Bible, is to not indulge yourself in things of this world, but indulge yourself with the glory of God, which is really huge, because that's really powerful. Because if you are constantly giving glory to things from this world and not things from God, then you, like I already said earlier, you're going to start creating that separation from God. And separation from God eventually will lead you to not go to heaven. You'll get thrown into the gates of hell, which is terrible. And I don't know about you guys, but I mean, me personally, I want to be with God, and I want to be with Jesus in heaven when I do eventually pass on. So if we can continue to fight these 7 deadly sins, and in this case, flee from lust, because lust is really hard to deal with and really hard to fight. And the only way you can really fight it is when you have God on your side. And even when you have God on your side, God says run from it, and God says flee from it. So lust is a really big one, and all in total, flee from it. Don't even try to fight it. Don't try to be here and oh yeah, I can handle it. Oh yeah, I can take it on myself. That's not what God says. When you have God on your side, He says flee. And I'm going to listen to God. I'm going to listen to my Bible. And hopefully that don't take these words from my mouth. These words that are coming out of my mouth are coming from God. So I just pray that you can take these words into account, and you can understand them well enough to incorporate them into your daily life. I appreciate you guys for being here. And this is kind of a little bit of a shorter video, but I want to make a series in all 7 of these sins. So I just appreciate you guys for being here. I pray that God does some kind of work in your life. If you're really struggling or going through something, that you pray to God and you talk to Him, because He's always there to listen to you no matter what. If you think that you're going through something that no one else understands, nobody else could ever feel this way, the way I'm feeling, I'm different, blah blah blah, you're really not, because chances are there's so many different people that are feeling the same way as you, but they're thinking what you're thinking. They're thinking nobody feels this way, so I'm not going to talk about it because no one's going to understand. Well, God understands, for one, because God is always there to listen to you, and he understands everything. He knows your heart. And to all those people that are out there saying, like, you wouldn't understand me because the only one who would was God, because God knows my heart. Trust me, everybody is going through something, no matter what, no matter how strong they seem, no matter how happy or no matter how sad they seem, everybody's going through something. So check on your battle buddies, check on your people, ask them what's going on, because chances are all they need is just you to ask what's going on, and then they'll start talking. And when you talk to somebody, it feels really good. And if you don't have anybody to talk to God, because God is always there. He's always going to be there for you to talk to and pour your emotions into. Lean on to God. God is always going to be there for you to lean on him, to cry to. And he's always going to be there for the glory. So don't only go to God when you feel sad and when you feel upset, when you feel like nothing's going your way. Go to God when you have a victory, and you can be proud. You can be proud of God. And another one of the 7 deadly sins that I'll get into later is pride. But be proud of God. Be proud of your faith. Be proud of your fellowship with other Christians. Because when you're proud of God, then life is just peak. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate you guys for being here. I know this isn't a super long one. It's kind of a little bit more short form, but I appreciate you guys for being here. So make sure to smash that like button, subscribe.